Welcome back, everyone. Let's get loaded into Thea the Awakening and get caught up on where we left off yesterday and see how far we can get. Today is going to be a bit of a short stream because I have company on their way wanting to celebrate my birthday. So that's what's happening there. Come on, Thea. That's right, I forgot to turn off all my extraneous programs. I need to get a new computer. Mine's not quite strong enough to handle streaming and playing a game with everything else that runs default on a computer. There we go. So now we should stop dropping frames and everything be back to normal. Alright, we have a very unfortunate undead fight right outside our village. We kind of need to take care of that, and soon. For our village itself, we were producing swords, I believe. The hammer first and then the swords. Making use of that ancient wood that we finally got. Cool. That's very much needed. And our group was collecting elven wood so that we can kind of use that up to gain research points quickly. But like I said, I think I'll let it go for another turn, but if this monster attacks my village, I'll have them surrender the fight and then make these guys come kill it. Yeah. Bees are fine. Blood bee I need to handle myself. I'm not going to send anyone out because bees all have piercing damage and that just sucks. Get rid of one of their cards. Regular bee, blood bee, perfect. I'm gonna poke him like so. Okay, all of their cards are out. I only have a single confuse, which is very unfortunate, so she's gonna take 4 damage from this bee, and there's no avoiding that because I can't first action anyone either. So I'll confuse that guy, poke this one to death. Let's see, so no matter what direction she attacks, she kills one. And then he will finish off either this one, or that one if she kills the blood bee. So hammer, and that should be enough. Hopefully that's just like 2 wounds. 3. Still acceptable. This shield is not bad for a low quality shield. I mean, not low quality, but a low level shield. 3 attractiveness can be helpful in certain challenges. I'm sure it's an equal stats to at least one of my warrior shields. And that attractiveness will help out. Oh, a Zmei's minion. We are not ready for these fights. I put the difficulty a little too high, I think, but we will try. Okay, there's the Zmei's minion. The rest are the old ones. If I poke him, it's not enough damage. Even if I double poke, because that's 11, so 23, not quite enough. Instead, I need to confuse this one. And send out, I guess, my best warrior. Okay. I can actually first action 2 people, which might be a good play. I kind of feel like I need to first action. Have him go first to kill this snake, and then have the hammer go second to kill 2 of them. So the hammer needs to go out now. Let's do that. Then we can first action it. Oh, I should have known that was going to happen. First action him anyways. She's not strong enough to kill this one with her poke. So we'll send out the hammer. He's strong enough to kill that one at least. Oh, that's unfortunate. She could have killed this one with her poke. I don't like the incoming damage. He's gonna kill this one. He won't kill that one. This one gets an attack off for 6, which is minor wounds. She'll kill potentially 2. So we might be able to make this work. I don't know. It depends on what it's going to do with these 2 tactical cards. So far, so good. And the last one. Okay, so they didn't first action anything. Let's walk through this, because I may still need to surrender. He kills this snake. He wounds this one. This one gets an attack off, does 6 damage to one of these, either 6 to him or 3 to her. She attacks. She either kills him and him, or these 2, or these 2. Some combination of that 3 possibilities. Hopefully she kills these 2 right here, because that's 2 less attacks. Then we only have to worry about this 3 damage to him, which is acceptable. If she does any of the other combinations, he has a ton of damage coming at him, which will kill him. I don't like having to rely on something like that. I could put her out to try to lure one of the attacks, but then she is risked dying. Don't really have much of an option at this point, and I'm not going to sacrifice my medic. I'm going to keep him in my hand. Okay, so that was unfortunate, but at least the damage got split between 2. So it's only minor wounds across the board. She might take 6. 3, and then she already had 3, so yeah, 6. This armor, ooh, that is some damn nice armor. So that fight was at least worth it for that alone. Gonna put that to use right away. We never equipped our medic, now that I see that. Well, he can enjoy a no, he can't. He's weak as all hell. What to give him? I could give him that to do some blunt damage, but 5 isn't going to carry over very much to anything. He's not strong enough for that axe. He could equip a single 2-handed axe. Do I want to make my medic a high attack, no defense target? Otherwise I could give him a sword for some shielding. What kind of shields do I have? I have that attractive one. That's super heavy, and then he couldn't equip anything else with it. I have no lightweight shields either. So I guess the best move right now is to give him that one of these 2-handed axes. Just make him a high damage, low defense target for now. I'm gonna have to be very tactical on how I use him. Decisions. I guess that's all I could do with him for now. Now, for my warriors. He definitely needs armor. Yeah. He's got nothing right now. So, here's a... Oh, it's too heavy. It's this damn hammer of his. God, but I need that blunt damage. 200. And this is 312. Definitely can't equip it. He might be able to. Yes. At least it's an upgrade for him. So he's definitely our shield wall now. He's got a ton of life and a decent amount of shielding. Speaking of which, I could upgrade... Oh, it would be upgrading his damage, not his shield. What do you got? 17, 7, and 10. Oh, this is bad quality, that's why. Lame. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Yeah. Still very useful armor. Okay. Gotta keep our eye on these guys. Next turn. And they attack the village. I'll see what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to surrender this. So many skeletons, and they probably have spears. With that many options, at least one of them has to have a spear. Oh, those unliving corpses. He's gonna do 36. It's not enough to kill it. I can't even first action anyone. Yeah, this team isn't prepared for this fight. I'm gonna surrender. Oh, and our medic and one of our gatherers is on death's row. Very unfortunate. So, with a medic skill of 5, they both have a 25% chance of dying right now. Very, very unfortunate. So, it comes to this expedition to handle this. We're not really talented at any of these. So, I think we have to stick to the fight. Okay, again, I'm going to assume that they have a spear somewhere in there. Still nothing. I cannot kill this guy with my poke alone, which is unfortunate. I do have some first actions and a confuse. I think for the time being, I'm going to gamble and hope that I hit the second living corpse with this. I did. That makes this a little bit easier now. Because, let's see, that's going to be 18 total. It's not enough to kill this guy. Still. Oh, there was a third unliving corpse. Unfortunate. Well, I can confuse that one at least, and that's going to be a major help. And then I'm gonna... The problem with using that confuse is we lost one of our first actions. Options, options. She can now kill that one, but now this one's gonna kill her. I don't think we can get through this without losing somebody. 37 damage, which means he has 11 left. She would kill him, with those two combined. And she kills that one. He's gonna kill her. This one will do 11 damage either to him, which he can absorb, or to whoever I put here, which would be him. So yeah, we'll start with him. There's that spear. I knew they had at least one. So now he is gonna get wounded. It's just a matter of how much. Counter tactic of 1 is not useful in this fight. They're all level 2 or higher. So let's send her out. Send him out. Oops, I meant to first action her. Oh well. We'll first action this one. And another spear. So, before I send this last guy out, let's walk through this and see what's going to happen. She does 23 to him, leaves him with 25 health, which this guy finishes off. So that guy's dead. We don't have to worry about that massive attack. She kills this one. Then we have this guy attacking. If he attacks to the left, he's going to kill her. If he attacks to the right, he can absorb it. Assuming he does that, he's still going to have another 11 coming at him. So that's a total of 27 damage. Puts him at 15 life. So he can manage it. And then he will kill either one of these. She will kill either one of these. And he will kill either one that he faces. Then we start again. And this becomes a concern. She will kill this one. We could do this and only lose one character, which is a decent trade-off. I think we go for it. I'm going to go for it. Okay, so we lost her like we expected. We took some pretty serious wounds there, but still, taking out a 4-skull fight with minimal gear and only losing one person is not that bad of a trade-off. Because now I can confuse him and this fight's over. 19 life. There, she kills it. We're done. So overall, the trade-off wasn't that bad. She's bleeding out, but I don't think that's her full life. This is definitely her full life. We got decent medium armor out of that. That can be usable on our medic. Since he's weak, that would be a decent weapon for him. Don't need that shield or that. I don't think I need any of these shields. That one's decent. I'll keep that one for now. The armor I can use. So, two decent armor, a shield I have a use for, and maybe for the thing. The rewards could have been better, but overall I think it was a good trade-off. Let's see how likely we are to die. So, she has 3 health. Do a quick calculation. So you take the number of wounds divided by maximum health the character has. So in this case 9 divided by 12 gives you your wound scale, and then you would subtract their chance to survive. Every character has a base chance of 70%. So in her case, her wound scale is 75%. You remove the base 70%, which gives her a 5% chance of dying. And then additionally, you add your best medic's skill, 1% for each medic skill. So that 5% now becomes a 1% chance to die. So Bronia is very unlikely to die. The unfortunate thing is our medic is also on her deathbed, and since she's lost all of her health, she has a 26% chance to die. Because it's wound scale of 100% minus the 70 base percent gives her 30, and then subtract the medic skill, which puts her at 26. That's very bad odds for our medic. But we have no choice. Although I could see maybe we can make it to the herbalist hut. We cannot. Sad face. So our only choice is to sit here and camp and just hope that our medic survives. In the meantime, we'll put everyone back to gathering the elven wood. And some regular wood while they're at it. And then cross our fingers and hope. Oh, while we're at it, we finished the crafting hammer. So we can make our crafter even better. So we have, realistically, we have 3 chances of somebody dying, which is very unfortunate. So let's roll the dice and find out what happens.
Wounds don't always have a chance to heal, and so death can claim its prize.
So we lost 1 crafter. Let's go ahead and update our death count. We have now lost 2 people. Or not crafter, she was a gatherer. Or did I say that? I don't remember. Alright. So, at least the medic survived on this one. And he's out of the danger zone. And same thing here. The medic survived and is out of the danger zone. And like I said, Bronia was pretty much guaranteed to live. So we need to replace our gatherer with our next child. I think that was our best gatherer too. Very unfortunate. Are you strong enough to equip his basket? Yes, you are. There, at least we're still gathering everything at a rate of 1 bunch per turn. They are not quite over encumbered yet, so we will continue to gather that elven wood.
Thea is not an easy
There we
place
go.
to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
So now we can replace that gatherer that we
Becoming
just
an
lost.
adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The
Not
youngster
bad
places a
stats.
food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
So let's equip her. She doesn't have the greatest strength, so we can't go all out yet. What do we have? We have a pierce, a blunt, 2 pierce, 2 blunt, 2 pierce, 2 blunt. So that's pretty much the bare minimum that I personally want to have in a team. So I could make her just all out damage, but that would put a lot of weight on her. Could go one-handed sword and a shield. So something like that. Give her the attractive shield. Remove the gathering basket from the bandit that we just did. Did I misclick? Yes, I did. And put that on her. 9 is a respectable gathering skill, and then she should have just enough strength to equip something in armor like that. Beautiful. So she is ready to go. Yeah, we'll just gather more meat. Okay, all in all, that wasn't a very bad trade-off for all of those 3 and 4 skull fights we had coming at us. We successfully defended the village, and now we can try to gear ourselves up for the next wave. When we finished that sword we were working on, or at least the first one, please tell me it's not bad quality. It's not. Sweet. I'm gonna put it on one of my villagers because we need to have a little bit more damage coming out. His is pretty nice, so we will upgrade this one. That is double the base damage and triple the poison damage. That's a good upgrade. We've got another research point. What do I want to go for? I want to be able to make spears, which requires another crafting point. A research point. I'm getting tongue-tied today. Because I have that ancient wood, I really want spears now. And that would make all of my weaker characters, like the medics, very useful in combat. So that's my next objective. Okay, nighttime is approaching. We're more likely to get attacked now. We finished making that sword, which is also normal quality. That's nice. But now we need to craft something else to basically research scum. And I have run out of my elven wood. I could use dark wood, but that seems a bit wasteful. So I think now is a good time to break camp with our expedition party and bring that elven wood back.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is inside may still be intact.
So apparently there was a hidden stash on my village.
You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast, perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies.
Since I've been winning against 3 and 4 skull fights, I kind of feel ballsy, but at the same time, we did lose one person, and we had a chance of losing 3 total. I think I should just wait for better gear. Yeah, alright. Let's drop all this stuff off. Oh, and I forgot to check to see if this equipment was upgrades for anyone. That armor's gonna be way too heavy for you. You might be able to equip something. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's actually not an upgrade. That is. But that would be better on somebody with base attractiveness. Which hers comes from this, so that's not a base. She has 7 and 7. Yeah, it's the same thing. How about him? 17 and 3. No. The shield? The shield is a minor. Oh, it's too heavy. Unfortunate. 4 and 7, 4 and 7, so it's the same. The armor is a downgrade. Armor is going to be a downgrade. 3 and 6. Shield is too heavy for her. The armor is a downgrade. She's not going to be able to carry anything. She's not strong enough. Spear. Nope. Spear is a downgrade. He's not strong enough to carry the armor. She's not strong enough to carry any armor. So yeah, all of that can go into our village. Let's get back up to 20 wood. Drop off the elven and all the miscellaneous resources. Keep the meat. Actually want to restock that meat too. Let's see, we have 11 people. I want 30 days worth. I don't have enough food for 30 days worth. So 20 days worth would be 220. How's our jerky coming along? Have we gotten a decent supply of it yet? Getting there. So I think at this point I'm going to have my village focus on eating that so that they're not eating the supply I'm using to cook the meat. So turn off that and allow jerky. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Alright. We still don't really have anything that we can go gather that would be useful at the time. But we can try to protect our village while they're crafting. Because now that we have that elven wood, we can kind of research scum again by using the elven wood with our iron. And that should give us 6 research points every time. That's acceptable. So if there's iron near me and I have it researched, that might be worth going to collect. Let's see, maximize that, put our main crafter on it. Cool. So iron. I do have iron. We just haven't found any. That's unfortunate. Okay. We gotta fight against some more skeletons. At least it's not a 4-skull challenge this time. I get to go first, just in case they have a spear. Send out a shield. If they did, the AI did not play it. She kills this one. She will kill it on her turn. And then another shield just in case this is a spear. It is not. Good. She will not kill it, but that's okay. It's confused. So this fight is over. What do we got? We've got plenty of those axes now. We've got better two-handed swords than that. Debatable, but no. More skeletons. Just keep lining up, and I'm going to keep knocking them down. Alright, well this is convenient. I can poke that one, and she's not in danger of getting hit by anything. And I have a couple counter offenses. Okay. I can confuse that one, so now none of them get an attack off. She kills that one. This one has 20 life. So he kills it. This one has 18 life. And then clean up crew. And we're done. Okay, this armor is not good enough for the weight. And that's a very basic mace. I don't need it. Okay. Do I have confidence in myself to clean out this 3-skull ruin now? Let's take it slow. We'll go up. Hey, unliving rats. 7 of them. Better my team than the village. Wow, they got a lot of health. I can counter offense one of them, so I'll save that for the time being. If I use her, she's going to do 7 poke, which puts him at 18 life, and then since he's wounded, the poison gets doubled, which means she does 20. So she kills him on her turn, which is great. Rats do not have piercing attacks, so I don't have to worry about shielding right away. But I'm going to assume they all have 25 plus health, so sending my hammer out right now is kind of useless. Instead, I am going to send just a Voina out. And thus far, my assumption has been very accurate. There's 1 card left in the offensive hand, so I'm going to go ahead and counter it. Counter tactic of 1 is not going to work in this situation. So, I need to deal with this guy. I'm going to confuse him. And then all the cards that come out now are going to be confused. So that gives me an opportunity to finish them off. So we will start with him. Then we'll do her, her, and her. I guess I could have poked him. Oh well. And send these guys out. But if they get a chance to attack, we've screwed up royally. Yeah, we got this. We win! We got some seaweed fruitcake. Ugh. You imagine it being the holidays and somebody shows up with freaking seaweed fruitcake? Disgusting. Alright, that's all we can do for now. 4 skull fight again. Great, just what I wanted. Oh, so the last time we did this, we nearly lost 2 people. That's a lot of chances for a spear attack. I don't like it. We have no counter offenses, but we have 3 confuses we'll be able to use, which is nice. We cannot first action anybody, which is unfortunate. So I guess I get 2 cards though. Hammer first, just in case, and then my shielded unit. Okay, no spear so far. There's 1 unliving corpse that was in the tactical hand. That helps because it won't get an attack right now. 18 is not enough to kill this one, so that's a bit of a wasted attack from her to finish it. Unfortunate, but nothing I can really do about it at this point. I could poke with her, which would be the equivalent of her 7 support ally, and then she will get an attack before this guy. I like that. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and poke him twice. Okay, there's a second unliving corpse. Sadly, I have to burn 2 confuses to confuse him. But I don't really have an option at this point. Okay, but that's only 2 of them, so there's 1 more. I'm going to save my confuse in case this is the 3rd unliving corpse. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, they kill this one. She damages him. Both of these skeletons are going to get an attack. Which means I need to protect her, which would use up my shield, or my confuse. Damn it. I don't like these options. This is not going well. That's a lot of damage coming out. Send her out, I guess. Okay, the 3rd unliving corpse was in the tactical hand, which helps us because now I can confuse that one who's got so much damage. There was the spear, so that was a good play. That spear does 13 damage. Doesn't really matter who I send out at this point. And of course, the first action. That's when I run because he's going to kill her and that screws the whole sequence up and I'm going to lose too many people to this fight. I'd rather take the wounds. And she takes maximum damage anyways. Very annoying. I hate undead fights. So yeah, currently they both have a 26% chance of dying. And I cannot get to the herbalist hut. Crap. So we will go back to here, camp, cross our fingers and pray. Alright, rolling the dice on a 26% chance.
Wounds don't always have a chance
And
to
we
heal,
failed.
and so death can claim its prize.
So, death count is now at 3. I'm beginning to regret my 230% difficulty selection. So we lost one of our spears. It's very unfortunate. I'll just stay camping because we need to heal some more. Okay, fully healed. Yeah, everyone is fully healed at this point. Let's break camp and head to the right.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something.
Nice.
As you look closer, you realize there are two packs, one attacking a small baby and one fighting not far with something else.
So this event is nice because when you investigate it, it'll give you the option of splitting your party, which all that does is removes 2 people from your next fight. But then it's a 2-skull fight against wolves, which is pretty easy. And then you will either gain a child or gain a child and get permanent stat increases and a blessing.
You see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you're not certain how long this shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight, but clearly losing its strength now.
So I'm going to split my party.
You send a small group to protect the child and the rest to help the cat.
And now it's a 2-skull fight against 4 wolves. Very easy. Wolves do not have piercing attacks, so I don't need to worry about protecting myself from that. I'm just going to start with my best warrior. Let's see, counter tactic of 1 is going to do nothing. And both of my hunters are in my offensive hand, so I can't counter anything. He kills that one, no problem. She'll poke this one and then kill it on her turn. And these two come out confused, so they don't matter. And that's game.
You won.
That's not a very good two-handed sword. I'm going to dismantle it.
It was not easy, but both cat and child are fine. The cat's eyes shine gold, and you could swear it smiles at you. You feel a surge of positive energy.
So we gained the child, plus Dobemeyer here gained 3 in animal kinship. He didn't have any skill in it before, so it's not very high yet, but this still gives us a chance of recruiting like a rat based off of certain events, and then as this skill grows, we can recruit even better things like Zemay's minion, which is a badass snake, or bears, or things like that. Okay, continue our trek to the east. I'm going to try to clear out this 2-skull skeleton tomb, if at all possible. Can't move anymore. We can gather some meat this turn. And we got attacked by more skeletons. This is the undead map from hell. Alright. With skeletons, you do have to worry about piercing attacks. I have both of my counter offenses. I could do that right now, but I think I'm going to send out my best warrior with a shield, who immediately got confused, but that's okay. It took out one of their cards. We are going to counter offense twice now. The counter tactic has a chance of working, and it did. And then I can confuse both of these. Nobody gets an attack on the first turn. Now let's walk through this and see how we can kill them. He has 15 life. Well, my hammer can take care of that, with 3 damage carrying over to this one, which means he has 17 life. He can take care of that. That one has 16. She takes care of that. And cleanup crew. And that's how I like the fights to go. Don't need any of these shields or that weapon, so nothing really worthwhile from that fight. Just the 1 experience and 1 research, really. Let's break camp and continue our trek to the east. Still can't move anymore, and there are no resources around us. We can do nothing. We're almost there. Hey, we're gonna fight some more skeletons.
Clad in a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his black and sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
So you could attack the elf, but I've learned that you get cursed when you do so, and curses can be annoying. Instead, I'm going to be nice, try to talk to him, offer him supplies, and he will give me a minor blessing.
You approach the wanderer, mimicking his sign of peace. You speak up. This is a dangerous road to be roaming on your own, sir. Are you all right? There is no reply from the figure, and so your men make another attempt. As they get closer, the elf steps back and waves at them to stay away. The elf shakes his head in response and bows slightly to say thank you. He starts moving again, but you see that his pace is very slow, as if every step is a measured effort.
So I'm going to give him some supplies.
The elf seems uneasy when you approach with the supplies, but when you place the small bag before him, he musters up a smile and bows once more in thanks. He takes the bag and closes his eyes, making a hand gesture towards the skies, the earth, then the ground. You recognize this as the symbol of the cosmic tree. The figure moves away from the party, his step clearly made lighter by the kindness of your men, and some of you feel a strange energy run through your veins.
So we lost 3 meat, not a big sacrifice, and 3 of us gained a blessing of attractiveness, which increases our attractive skill by 5 for the next 25 turns. It's really only useful if we get into a social challenge within those 25 turns, but the price was very low, and it could be useful. Plus 4 experience is nothing to shake a stick at. Alright, let's clear out these skeletons. I should be able to auto-resolve a sneak with that. Yeah. Don't need the shield. The armor is just too heavy to be worth it. The gathering basket, I have better. So at least we got some dark wood and quartz out of it. No more movement. Next turn. Hey, more skeletons. It's a 1 skull fight. Hallelujah. This would be nice and easy. Again, worried about piercing attacks, of which none came out. Counter offense and then counter tactic. He kills that one does not get in a turn. It has 27 life. She can kill it, and then cleanup crew. And we're done. Don't need the shield, and I don't need the axe. It's very heavy, moderate damage. More skeletons. Please give me better gear. Alright, same story. Worry about piercing. I have a single counter offense. So because of that, I'll send out another warrior with minimal shielding. Still no piercing, which is good. We will counter a tactic. There was the piercing. He kills that one, he kills that one, and so it just falls to cleanup crew. And we're done. Now let's hope that the RNG gives us some decent gear. Give us a crossbow, which has its uses. Don't need the shield. But I don't think anybody will be able to equip said crossbow because of the weight limits right now. Yep, nobody can equip them. Sad face. I could put, not on her, could put this doll that increases my damage on somebody, in theory. Then again, I could be completely out to lunch. There we go. The hunter can take it. Now he's fully geared. Not the best of gear, but he's fully geared. Alright, let's clean out this tomb. It's a 2-skull fight. I'm just gonna sneak resolve it. What do we got? Don't need that sword or those shields. The armor's not that great. Gathering basket's not good. So we didn't really get anything worthwhile out of it. But that's okay. We got some regular ruins that we can search next turn. I guess it would be a few turns to get there. Wow. We can only move 1 hex. Forest and snow. Each of them is +1 to... or -1 to movement. At least we can gather some bird meat while we wait here. Another 1-skull fight. It's confusing at times why this game jumps from 1-skull to 3-skull and 4-skull fights for like 20 turns and then drops back down to 1 skulls. Wish it would make up its mind. It's daylight, so they're less likely to attack me. These are spiders. I'm gonna hunt them. Try to get the silk. Auto resolve it. Got a little bit of silk. Don't need the mask. It's not really worth the wait for 1 shielding. Okay, next turn. Some more skeletons. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. And again, sneak, auto resolve. We got 2 of this armor, still not useful. That axe, maybe. I'll keep it for now. I know somebody somewhere had a 1-handed axe equipped. Must be in my town. Yeah. So we'll save it for now. More skeletons. Don't need more regular wood. Hey, we finally have our second research point. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's research spears, which now allows me to craft Leshy's hair, which is the best spear in the game. Oh, I don't have the secondary material. Damn it. What do I have that I can make for now? Use leather as the catalyst. So I could use quartz. Still makes a Leshy's hair, but it's not the greatest. Still decent though for a spear. That's a possibility. It's a bit heavy. If I use monster bone, it becomes a little lighter and a little more damage. So that's a good one. That's a possibility. Iron goes even lighter, but less damage. Regular bone, less damage, same weight. Don't have enough dragon bone, sadly. Or enchanted bone. So I think monster bone is the way to go for now. That's a base 20 damage with a max damage of 28. Which is pretty damn good, especially when it's going to go on people like our medics who usually can't contribute in a fight. And I have enough materials, I can make a bunch of them. I'm going to make 6 for now though. Focus those over the regular swords. We have a 3-skull approaching our village. It's a little scary.
You come across the ruins of an old settlement.
Oh, I forgot that was the 3-skull challenge. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Well, while we're over here, let's see if we can't uncover more since it's daylight. What are you? Snake's nest. Great. Ooh. Oh, regular skeleton. We're fine. We got this. 1 card. Still have to worry about spears. So send out the shield. then I'm going to counter offense and counter tactic. So he kills this one. This one does not get an attack. He has 23 life, which she kills, and then cleanup crew. And this fight is over before it even started. This gear, what do we got? Good quality shield, so I'll keep that for now. And that ring will be useful on somebody.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
So technically I lost a gatherer in my expedition party. So I think I'm going to replace it.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Moderate stats, but the important thing is that 6 strength. That gives her 300 carry capacity, so she can at least equip some decent gear. Especially when my first Leshy's hair gets done. Let's see, my expedition... Wait, that's... Oh, she was in my... Oh, the child that we got from the event just last turn grew up. How convenient. Well, you can have all the gear that our Lost Gatherer had. There. And when we get back to the village, then I'll give you the Leshy's hair. This snake nest. Ooh, we're running out of food. Never mind. It's gonna take us potentially 3 turns to get back. Let's go ahead and try to clear out this ruin. We'll sneak the skeletons that are on top of it. We got a weak bow. I don't really need that now. Next. Now let's try to clear this out. Oh, some mocks. We may have bit off more than we can chew. 7 of them. Holy crap. So, thankfully, none of the bats have piercing attacks. But the thing about smocks, you have to kill them in one go. Otherwise, they'll just heal themselves, because they have like 20 to 30 leech each. Which is ridiculous. So... guess... send her out first. She's not quite my top warrior, so yeah, she can... Of course they have first actions. We have 3 though. That can help. Which means I want to save my best warriors for later. But if I poke this one, she will then kill it on her turn. So that's good. And then we'll send out the hammer. Really, are all of the smocks going to be in the active hand? Crap. I have a single confuse that I can use, since the others are first actions as well. To start at least. And then I guess we'll poke this one. Yep. So many smocks in the active hand. So let's go him, then him. I'll save the rest for now. Let's see what else they got and how many other ones they're going to first action. Okay. Last one. Cool. Alright. I can first action these 3 cards, which means she would go first. Kind of a wasted attack at that point, but it would help protect her. Let's assume I do that, so I guess I can first action 2 of them for now. Make things a little easier to follow as I explain it. So if I first action her, she goes up here. She's going to do 12 damage to this one. He will kill it. Then Borzimir will kill this one. Justavoya will kill this one. This one is wounded, so she will do double poison damage, so that she kills that one. Vajmir will then do 18 damage to this one, and it'll live, and then it's going to fully heal itself because of the leech. And then this one's going to get an attack, so that's 48 total damage, 57 total damage coming at me. I cannot absorb that. People are going to die if I do this fight. Yeah, I'm gonna run. And again, our medic is on her deathbed. We just are not getting lucky rolls. We have 3 movement. I'm gonna use 2 of it to go up here and then camp. We can gather some elven wood and meat while we're waiting. But again, we're gonna have to cross our fingers and hope that our medic survives. So here we go, crossing fingers. Please let the medic survive.
Wounds don't always have a
She
chance
died.
to heal, and so death can claim its prize.
So our death count is now up to 4. And it will steadily grow now that we no longer have a medic. I could poach the one that's in our village, but then it's in danger. Break camp, continue running home.
As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
So good, this will give us some free herbs.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path. However, that area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it.
So if your party's not strong enough, you can just take what you got and leave and there's no fight. Or you can stick around and try to get more, be greedy. You'll fight a spider queen and a varying number of malicious spiders. So the real question you have to ask yourself is, are you strong enough to take on a spider queen? The malicious spiders are weak. They're pretty easy to deal with. For my group, we're strong enough. I'm going to do that and get some more resources and hope for things like dragon leather and dragon bones.
Those with knowledge of the animal world in your party huddle together in talks. Taking their time to analyze the scene, they point to the pattern of the webs as well as signs of spider eggs in the distance. It is clear that your party may face a spider queen, or at least her best minions if they risk venturing forth. On the other hand, the men inform the group that such lairs can also hold precious resources.
Let's do it. So 1 spider queen, 7 malicious spiders. As long as we can kill the queen, this fight is no problem. And there's the queen. It was in a tactical hand, so it's not even a danger to me. I'm going to poke it, and then she'll kill it on her first attack. Then we'll send out a hammer to deal with the next 2 spiders. And from there, it's just cleanup, really. Just keep sending my warriors out. Actually, I could counter some of the cards, which is a good play. Oh, they countered some of mine. That first action is a little annoying, but I can deal with it because I have my own first actions. which I'll go ahead and use right now. There, she'll kill that one, she kills the queen, she kills these two, he'll kill this one, and then it's clean up from there.
After a tough fight, you finally clear the area of those nasty spiders. Within their lair, you discover some more herbs as well as bodies of fallen men and women who were clearly not as lucky as you. You search the area for any usable loot.
So I could use the necklace. I always enjoy getting more silk. Don't need that sword or that spear. The enchanted bone is decent. I could probably use that to make maybe a slightly improved spear. Okay. Can I move more? I can. And we're over encumbered. That's a little unfortunate. We gained some levels. Let's hope. Hey, lots of health. I love seeing that. Traps on my hunter is always helpful. Gathering on our gatherers is good. Speech is helpful. Not a bad level. And our village. A little bit of a hodgepodge, sadly. At least one of our gatherers gained strength, so that's helpful. Okay. Let's continue running to the village. Somebody's out of food. Our village is out of food. That's not good. Are we not making cooked meat? Jerky? Oh, they're just so slow at it. Okay, let's turn on regular meat once again. Now that we have a nice supply of it. We will make it home just before we starve. Alright, let's drop all this off. Oops, didn't mean to give the meat. That's okay, we'll take it back. So I'm gonna poach the medic because it's more useful in my expedition party. Don't need all that wood. I'm gonna take 20 with us for now. I need food, which in this case will be the regular meat. I'll take 330 of it. Enable that meat. And let's see who can get what. We have a folklore necklace. Guess we'll put it on him for now. Did we finish any of the Leshy's hair? We did. We got one, and it's not bad quality. Bonus. Like both of those. Anything else that was a good upgrade? Not really. Okay. So, medic. Take a Leshy's hair. It's actually a damage increase for you anyways. And now you can equip the basket and be a little bit more useful. Now, these swords. My warriors. 15, 7, and 10. That's bad quality. 18, 7, and 10. That is a major upgrade in damage. Whew. I love it. So this has a base damage of 28 with a maximum damage of 38 on top of his regular attack power, which gives him a base damage 39, max damage 49. Nice. He has an axe, a really good axe, I should say. 12, 6, and 3. Well, even though it's bad quality, I think it's still an upgrade. So the poison sword has a base damage of 14, max of 17, whereas the leech sword has a base and max of 19. So yeah, she loses 1 shield, but that's okay. The leech makes up for that. I don't think the rest of this is useful for anyone at this point in time. Yeah, no. Okay, we will drop that off. Cool beans. I don't like this 3 skull fight sitting here, so let's go ahead and not take care of them because we don't have the movement for it. But let's stand between them and the village. And they run away. And then they come back. So we will attack them. We get to go first. We still have to worry about piercing damage, so we'll send out a shield. He does 37. This one has 34 life, so that's a kill. Counter offense, one of the cards. Hey, an unliving corpse that had a spear. Holy crap, that would have hurt. So just in case, we'll send out another shield. Another unliving corpse, this time with blunt damage. Do not like seeing that, so you are confused. Even though that was a waste, he can kill him in 1 shot. Wasn't paying attention, that's okay. We'll counter tactic the last one, which was also a spear. So we got lucky and took no special damage from that. Now, he kills this one, he kills this one. I can poke him to death right now. And then the rest is just cleanup. Easy peasy fight. What do we got? Don't need that shield and don't need that axe. So the village is protected for now. Was there anything of value down here? Not particularly. So I think I'm going to see what's hidden in this fog. We got another Leshy's hair built. We'll see who we can put that on in the village to help protect it for now. Zibnik is a spear wielder and Martadusa is a spear wielder. She has base 7, he has base 7 as well. Okay, she will get the first one. It's a nice damage upgrade for her. And don't have anything else I can put on her for the time being. It's okay. We have 1 movement left. There's a chance there's something here to gather. Might as well camp and check. And there wasn't. I really don't need more wood. It's super heavy. Gaith, we're being attacked by clouds. Alright, I get first action. What am I going to do? I don't remember their level, but I want to say that the counter offense would work. But just in case, I'm going to send out a warrior. Okay, yeah, they were level 3, so I could have countered the offense, but that's alright. I'll counter tactic instead. Let's see, he kills this one. So I'm going to confuse that one. Neither of them get an attack off. 18 kills that one. 18 kills that one. And then these guys clean up that last one in the discard pile. And this fight's over. That might be useful for some of my people since they have no armor. We're still very low on strength. So gear is at a premium. It's still too heavy for our medic, but it is not too heavy for her. Okay, break camp. It's nighttime, so I'm not going to be revealing much of anything. Let's go ahead and camp here. We got some meat somewhere in there. That's nice. That's extra day's food. Let's just stay out longer. What do we got this time? Unliving everything. This fight could be challenging. We have 3 piercing damage to worry about, which is unfortunate. Because of that piercing damage, I kind of want to wait for a minute. So in the process, I am going to counter offense. There's one of them. I have a chance of first actioning 2, possibly 3 people, because his counter tactic's worthless in this fight. So given that, I could do a double poke on this Pierce, which would be 14 base damage, puts him down to 20, and then she would kill it easily on her turn. So I think that's what I'm going to do. There's still 2 more bees in the mix. I don't really have that great of shields to be absorbing those piercing attacks. So for now, I'm going to counter tactic. Okay, got rid of one of them. There's only one left. And it's in its tactical hand. I'm going to wait until it throws it out. Come on. Throw it out. There we go. All 3 bees have been used now. So I don't have to worry about that damage coming at me. Now I can focus on my first actions. Who do I not want to first action? This guy has 30 life. They're all capable of killing him. So it doesn't matter. Okay. I like that. Okay, we will first action him, send him out, first action him, send him out, first action him. And we managed to take on this fight and not gain any wounds at all. I like that. If only all fights could go that well. Then I can just poke him to death. And we win. Ooh, interesting looking shield. Not that great of stats, but I'm sure it's an upgrade for someone, and it's pretty light too. We got 1 diamond. Gonna need more than that to be able to use it. Another fight. Fat rats this time. Fat rats have decent health if I remember, but rats do not have piercing attacks, so no worries there. I'm going to go ahead and counter offense one of them. It was not a fat rat, sadly. I can kill this one with a poke. Why not? Another hulking rat. So let's test to see if this is a hulking rat or a fat rat. It's the fat rat. Noted. In which case, I'm going to send out my best warrior. Who kills that one anyways. Next warrior. Another fat rat. Poke for the hell of it. So kills, kills, kills. Yeah, we're going to take no damage from this fight. And we got a damage idol again. My turn. Still nighttime, can't see anything. We know there's nothing of value around me based off of camping here. So let's go up 2. Can I go one more and then camp? Yeah, let's camp here and see what's around us. Nothing. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Next turn. And our village is being attacked. By some unliving corpses. Keep that. Let's see what my options are. There's going to be 3 unliving corpses in this fight, which is not the easiest thing to deal with. If I'm lucky, they're all in my tactics hand, or in their tactics hand, sorry. But the odds of that happening are very slim. Because they're undead, there's a chance they have a piercing attack, so I need to focus on putting shields out for a while. Okay, there's 1 unliving corpse. All I can get rid of is a regular skeleton, which is very unfortunate. And I think she would be better used to first action a couple people along with him. Let's poke. And then since he's wounded, she's going to do 16 poison damage with her base 18 for a total of 34. So she kills that one. He does 40, not enough to kill that one, so I do need to first action somebody to help him, and I think that will be the hammer. I'll send her out since she has a shield. That's why we wanted the shield. Freaking poke. This could be a runaway fight, just based off what I'm seeing thus far. I'm going to shield her more. Although, yeah, the confuse is better in this case. That's a lot of damage to avoid. Counter tactic. Send him out. Oh, that's right. We still have 1 more unliving corpse to worry about, too. Let's see what else they got. There's the other one. So that's good. It's in the tactics hand, so it's confused. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a runaway fight because we're outnumbered, and that's a lot of damage coming at us. Come on, send out your last card. So we'll first action the hammer. Them 2 combined kills him. She kills this one. This one gets an attack off. He gets an attack off. He gets an attack. Yeah. We're going to lose people no matter what, so I'm just going to run from this fight. Oh, I hate the way the AI handles undead fights. It seems like no matter what, you're going to take wounds unless you manually control the fight to the end. Because that's ridiculous. We have 3 people on their deathbed and no medic.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you, but this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
So we have a physical challenge. Let's see. I think right now the best option is trying to get rid of their active cards. I can confuse that one. Their counter tactics are not going to work, sadly. So we're just going to send some people out. And get closer.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away. You see the skies darken and the air getting heavy. The wind picks up and thunder strikes. Strangely, this seems to happen only around you, as you see clear skies up ahead.
Okay, this leads to a fight with some Villet. Am I strong enough to take them on? I don't think I am. I'm just gonna run away. It's not worth it at this point. And I'm starting to get the sad feeling that this might be a run that we end without successfully completing any of the missions, because I'm just taking so much damage and there's so many hard fights with us not having a chance to gear up. I have no medic here, so these three have a good shot of dying. Let's break camp. See what else we can discover up here. We found some nuts. Not really that useful. Let's see what's here. Still just nuts. Let's see if we lose anyone, and then it's about time for me to call it a night, sadly. So we didn't lose anyone, which is amazing. A living corpse. This will be an easy fight. Especially when I can counter offense one of them. And then poke this guy. Poke that guy. And that's enough to finish the fight right there. Don't need any of that. Four skull fights back. I cannot win this. So those people are going to be wounded yet again. See, those wounds are more manageable than the last time. Last time we were taking 14 and 16. We still have 2 people on their deathbed though, which is unfortunate. Alright guys, that's it for tonight. I have to end it early because I have some company about to arrive. Thank you for coming out and watching. I'm Demordred, and this was Thea the Awakening by Muha Games. If you want to catch any of my future streams, I try to stream from 7 p.m. Pacific on. Until next time, game on.